What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about the Showdown series in FC24. Here's the new card design. Comes out in 6 hours. We are going to see a lot of SBCs with this promo, and there's so many different SBCs that could drop today. In fact, one of them has already dropped into the game just a few moments ago, and that was Rasmus Højlund. Of course, not really related to this promo, but it is an SBC, and I actually haven't seen it yet. It is going to be the new Player of the Month, Rasmus Højlund. Probably a pretty hyped up card just because of the Man United links, because Rasmus Højlund is going to be one of the more popular players that people like IRL. This card doesn't look bad. 4-star with 88 shooting, 88 physicality, 93 pace. He's got two play styles, a quick step plus and an aerial plus, so he's going to be pretty good in the air as well. Flare, rapid, pinged pass, power shot, power header. That card does look usable. Let's see how much are we spending on this. It's only one squad, and it is 86 rated. Now, again, it does not blow our socks off or anything, so I think 86 rated is probably fair for that, but if you don't have a striker, that could be an option for you. But if you don't have a striker right now, boys, there's one SBC that you need to have done already. 500k, it's Timo Werner. This card is spectacular. Of course, a lot more than Rasmus Højlund, but if you guys haven't done Timo Werner, you have 6 hours left to complete it. So anybody who has started that SBC and not completed it, that's your reminder. He's in my squad. That's all I'm saying. He's probably going to be my striker for a while, and temporarily, I'm kind of a Tottenham fan in the Premier League, simply because I want him to get some more upgrades. But nonetheless, we've got some more SBCs on the way. With this Showdown series, more SBCs means more demand for SBC fodder. But let's get into some of the cards that are in this promo that are already leaked. Now, let's start from the bottom. We've got Marius Wolf and Ansgar Knauf. Of course, I'm a Dortmund fan. Probably going to be rooting for that Wolf SBC card. I'll probably do that SBC card just because he's a Dortmund player. Then you've got Labanta, a Moments SBC. Probably not going to be very relevant. I haven't really seen too many Moments cards in anybody's team since the first couple weeks of the game. Let me know if you still have a Moments card in your squad. I really doubt that there's anybody in the comments that has that. Then we have Bastoni versus Labatka. We have Leila, Oyabi, and Paris coming as a Manchester Derby SBC. We have Pickett, another Moments SBC. Maybe gets links to that Sophia Smith Team of the Year if you have that untradeable. Could be usable. Maybe. At this point in the game, I don't know if those stats are still going to cut it. And then we've got some big SBCs here. Felix versus Depay. That's obviously going to be huge. Then you've got Isak versus Chilwell with Newcastle and Chelsea. And then you've got Liverpool and Manchester City, which could be one of the biggest games of the year, not just in the Premier League, but just in club level at all. And so we're going to get a lot of SBCs, and not only those SBCs, but of course, we've already got some icon SBCs leaked like Lev Yashin that are going to be coming out sometime this week as well. And with all this demand for SBC fodder, you've got some pretty cheap SBC fodder in the first place. 89s, they're in the low 30s. 88s are under 20k. 87s are about 13,000 coins. And so pretty cheap right now for those fodder cards. Now, a lot of you guys might say, oh, he wants us to go out and buy these 87 rated Kobels or these 88 Renards or these 89 Ruben Diaz's. That's not what I'm saying. I think they will go up. Maybe, Ruben Diaz from 32K to 35, 36K. It's very possible, probably likely. But there are some cards that are going to make you even more profit. Let's take a look at Antonio Candreva. Now, he's 26,000 coins right now. Only in packs for a few more hours as he's in the Fantasy FC Team 2. But his card is 26,000 coins right now as an 88 rated. It's, of course, more expensive than the 88s, but it's also 6,000 coins less than 89 rated cards. And all it takes for this Candreva to go to 89 rated is for Salernitana. Sorry to all of my Italian viewers for butchering that club name. But for them to get 2 wins out of 4, which I get they're not really a top of the table team, but he also only needs to get 3 appearances as well. Getting to 89 rated is very likely for Candreva, and so he's probably going to go up to 89 and go up 6,000 coins with it just because of getting appearances. So you're playing the long run there. But on top of that, those 89s are also probably going to go up in price. So he's not only going to go up to 32, he'll probably go up to 33, 34, 35 maybe. If you're lucky, there's a lot of value in a card like this. And this is just one example. If you take a look at the bench, you've got Pascal. She is a 87 rated card with 3 appearances. She'll go to 88. If Stade de Reims, I think, is the team she plays for, if they end up getting 2 wins, she goes to 89 and pretty much doubles in price right away. And of course, she has the potential, in theory, to go all the way to 91. Not sure how many people are going to do that, because you do need to score, or the club needs to score 11 goals in 4 games, which is a lot. I don't think that many players will do that. But there's still a lot of value in cards just because when they go up in rating, they're going to be insane SBC fodder. So keep an eye on some of these cards. Those aren't the only ones. I still think there's value in some of the Team 1 cards. I've already shouted out some of these. Iago Aspas, we called out at 33,000 coins. He's 38 now. Could go higher, because right now he's 89 rated. He's already gotten 1 upgrade. He'll probably go to 90. And 90 rated cards right now are going for about 45, 46,000 coins. So he can probably go up another 7K just from that. And he could even go to, 91 if all the cards go right for that. Then you've also got some cards on the bench. Carl, we shouted out at 14K in the last episode. So I want to use this this moment to tell you to subscribe to the channel right now, because if you missed the last episode and you missed out on Carl at 14K or Aspas at 33K, well, don't miss out on the next one. Hit that sub button right now. And you know what? While you're down there, just drop a like, Just drop a like. We're hitting the dead period for FC24 content creators. Not just me, all of the FC24 content creators really appreciate that support right now, guys. Thank you so much for supporting our videos. But back into it. Stark as well. This card may be a little bit more of a long-term investment, because with those 86 rated cards, I think they're going to make you profit. The problem is, once this card goes from 86 to 87 rated, 87 rated cards are still not 15K right now. So it's probably going to need to go all the way to 88 rated before you start making profit. Likely, yes, it probably will go to 88 rated, but it's going to take a while. And how long do you really want to hold on to a card like that to try to get just a few thousand coin profit? That's why I think some of the other cards that are like Aspas, that are like Kandreva, those are going to be the cards that have more value. So those are the cards I'm looking at as investments right now for fodder. But there are some cards in this promo that I still think could go even higher. Now, Konate did just get injured. I don't know how serious it is, but what we saw yesterday with this Konate card, and this is a card that we invested in as well, is we saw this card go from, is this graph going to load? Yes, it is. Okay, so we saw this card rise very well. We bought right here at about 380,000 coins. We've got a few on our transfer list. We've got 1 in our team so far. And so we've got a few of these cards, and he rose all the way up to about 500,000 coins. So we're making 100K up. 100K a pop. Sorry, my cat is scratching the door and distracting me. 100K a pop on that card, and he dropped all the way down to 400,000 coins right after he came off injured for Liverpool just yesterday. Now, thankfully, he has rebounded, and he's rebounded very well, but I think that this is a card that I'm probably going to get out of soon, just because I don't know how serious this injury is, but he is a good card. I might save 1 just for my team because he is actually that good. But that's a card that took a very interesting drop and rebound. I wish I would have gotten in right there, but who would have known if he would have rebounded on that? Those cards are very unpredictable, especially when they get hurt. But you also have to consider that even if he does get hurt, he could still get more upgrades based on the team winning or the team scoring goals too. So that is obviously something to keep in mind. Now, as you guys can see, we did get Road to the Final upgrades as well. Toni Kroos just got upgraded to 92 rated. But do you want to hold on to some of these cards anymore? 3.5 million coins. You're looking at great profit on a card like this. He continues to go up, it seems. But we're entering mid-March, and as we get to mid-March, I think we're going to see the overall market is going to start dropping in price. Right now, when we look at the special market, it's pretty stable over the past few days, even gone up a little bit at the beginning of March, which I really wasn't expecting. We've seen a drop, though, over the course of the last day. I don't know if that's going to continue that sharp over the course of the next couple of days, but what I will say is that over the course of March, I think it's going to slowly go down. This index is going to keep on dropping. Now, of course, they could be slightly affected by new cards coming in, so just understand that artificial change every Friday on this graph if you're using it to kind of tell if the market's going up or down. I think that a lot of those big cards are going to start dropping in price as we get closer and closer to Team of the Season, which should come out in April. We don't know the date yet. I'm definitely going to update you guys once we know more on Twitter and on these YouTube videos. But any big cards, Team of the Years, former promo cards that are, you know, really expensive, even icons, could be something that you want to sell. But on top of that, we're also going to be getting something here soon that is going to change the market quite a bit for certain cards. And that's going to be a re-release that we're going to get this week. A lot of the old promo cards are going to go back into packs this week. Of course, Foot Police Leaks, as you can see here, is hoping that we get Thunderstruck Neymar. Any cards that go back into packs or positions that they compete with, they drop in price. It's going to really affect the market. Of course, the cards that are in packs are going to drop a lot, but if those cards drop a lot, any cards that compete with them on the market are also going to come down with them. So if you've got a center attacking mid icon, maybe, I don't know, let's use Socrates' icon, for example. I don't even think that's a good example, but you know, bear with me here. If we use that as an example, that Socrates icon, which is a Brazilian icon, if he's similar in price to Neymar, and Neymar goes down in price, well, people are going to be like, well, I don't want Socrates. I have to pay more for him. I'm going to buy this Thunderstruck Neymar instead. And that's actually going to cause Socrates to come down in price as well. So the overall market is going to be affected by this, especially those big cards that get re-released. So to play it safe, I wouldn't wait until these leaks come out, or I wouldn't wait till these re-release cards come out, because once they do, you're going to see those cards take a big hit just from panic selling alone. And that's not even including what could happen once those cards go back in packs and actually start getting supplied onto the market. But that's going to be it for today, guys. I wanted to keep it quick for you guys, cover every single base. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.